Tonga has just shown up in the WWE. And it is exciting because I believe we are going for a Bloodline Civil War at Survivor Series War Games. It's going to be lit. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We drop daily wrestling content. Right here is the WWE shop link. Acknowledge the WWE shop link. All right. It is not extra money, but it's an extra click to help support this podcast and the WWE, get all the new merch, and it's exciting stuff. So MVP SmackDown was very informative.
Yeah.
So to me, it looks like Solo either has taken the mount of tribal chief or he's working for someone else who's now the tribal chief, which you can go either way, because they said by the order of the tribal chief. That could mean The Rock. It could be that The Rock is calling the shots now, and he says Roman's weak, he lost. Not the tribal chief no more. Which kind of would mean Cody Rhodes is now the tribal chief since he beat Roman.
Yep.
But yeah, Tama Tonga showed up. Very well established wrestler he was in New Japan, I believe.
Yep.
And won titles over there.
Long time New Japan wrestler.
Yeah, so it's exciting. And if you watch SmackDown, you saw him come out and attack Jimmy, which they basically kicked Jimmy out of the bloodline. So I think you don't see Jimmy for a while. I think Jimmy's on vacation for a little while until stuff culminates again. But yeah, and it's actually exciting because Tama Tonga is here, and there's rumors that Jacob Fatu has signed as well.
Yeah.
Or he might have actually signed.
No. There's no. It's not rumors. He signed.
Well, you know that their parents were the Islanders with Bobby Heenan.
Mm-hmm.
We can also get the Islanders Part 2 within the bloodline now. So it's really interesting times. It's really awesome. So, what are some of your thoughts about it?
Well, if we're going this Bloodline War route, they're going to have to do a lot of storytelling between now and Survivor Series because, all right, we all know Roman's going to come back a face.
Yeah.
It's all speculated, and it makes sense, especially with The Rock being the final boss. And, Roman lost to Cody, so he kind of has, a retribution to kind of do, and what better way than to become a face. However, Jimmy and Jay did have a match at WrestleMania where they kind of teased, that Jimmy, he wants to make up, but Jay'd be a fool to just say bygones be bygones without it being a drawn-out story. So I think between now and Survivor Series, there's going to be, and I have faith in the Paul Levesque era to get it done.
Yeah,
but there's going to be a lot of storytelling to do between now and Survivor Series.
There does need to be, and remember this. So the graphic I showed a little bit ago, if you have like Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Solo, and The Rock, they're the bloodline, right?
Yeah.
Roman has already planted seeds. If you look at the long-term storytelling with all this now with Triple H, this is actually really great storytelling. That I think you have Roman come back. His shirt says family above all. They are family oriented, right? So if they're in trouble and they're in the good graces of the fans, like if Roman's a babyface, Jey Uso could easily come and say, I'm here for my family, but that don't mean I'm with you guys no more. I'm just here to be for the family, right? Because, like, my brother Solo is out of control. Like, I'm here to help stop it with you, right? So you have that. You have Sami Zayn that could come and help you. Like, I was part of this before, and I can't let bygones be bygones, but I can fight for the right side. Like, what's right to do, So there could be a lot of storytelling in that. So it's gonna be good stuff. So I was gonna tell you, so the long-term storytelling, right? So this is what I found exciting, right? That 10 years of storytelling, right, led you from when Roman got his back stabbed by Seth Rollins And then now he only lost because he can't get over what happened then, which is crazy. Because and then Seth Rollins said, "I'll be your shield. I'll be your shield," and he did. He came out of the
literally,
shield. Yeah. And he was broken already by Drew by the night before. That he said, "I'm just here because I know Roman won't be able to resist this. He's gonna want his payback." And then that made Seth Rollins pay for his sins, and that made Roman Reigns, he gave into weakness at that time. And, Cody wins the title that way. So it all built up just very beautifully. It was very, very nicely done. So, but yeah, no. What do you think?
It really was. That long, it's been 10 years, yeah? 10,
from the Shield,
10 years? Yeah, the Shield implosion? Oh, that was set up so perfectly.
Yeah, how they called that back. And then I was stumbling a little bit ago, a few minutes ago, because I'm trying to figure out, there was another long-term storytelling, and it was Jimmy was never the bad guy. Because look what happened to Solo and all that, right? They're saying, remember when he told Jay, "I'm not trying to prevent you from winning the titles, but I don't want you to become tribal chief because I know what it does to people."
Yeah.
And look what happened to Solo. Now he's trying to be tribal chief. They kicked Jimmy out. Like, that's going to be great storytelling too, because they can always come back where Jimmy says, "I never wanted to fight you. Look what it did to our brother. I didn't want that for you. Like, I tried to protect you. Look what it corrupts people. Look at Roman. Look at Solo. So I think we're going to see some great storytelling.
But I feel like there's a lot of work to be done, because how many times has Jimmy cost Jay a title match? As long as I can, with 3 times.
True.
So
that's fair.
He's not the bad guy, but he kind of was. Logan Paul was shout out to Logan Paul.
In my head, I was just like, Logan Paul, Prime.
I hate your guts, but you don't gotta like me to make business.
And give the title up already, please. But yeah, no, I think with The Rock there too, I think that he's not going to let anything sabotage the story, and I think that him and Triple H will do good things with the whole thing. So
now I hear a rumor that they're pushing for a Cody versus Rock at WrestleMania 41, and not Rock and Roman for WrestleMania 41. I heard they're trying to stretch it out to WrestleMania 42.
They got to be careful, because The Rock won't be in this shape for long.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to get older, and I mean, he has more time, because if you noticed, he's making movies, but not like he was, because the last couple of movies kind of bombed, and not even Black Adam didn't even really bomb, but it didn't live up to what they wanted it to be. It was still very profitable. I myself thought it was a good movie, because I love superhero movies, but that was a good movie. But they're just saying that, it's, if you can kind of tell, he's not in as many movies as he was.
No.
And I think that him coming back to WWE is the right thing for him, because he's in the shape to do it, and he can help.
I also feel like he's becoming more business minded. I mean, he bought the XFL, and then it merged with the USFL to become the USL. Is that what it is? Or UFL? Yeah. And then now he's on the board at TKO. So I think he's dipping into other things. I mean, he also has his tequila and his energy drink.
Well, the tequila is not that good. It's very strong. If anyone has had Terramana, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, but it's just it tastes like you filter out the flavor in tequila and you just are left with the alcohol. That's what it tastes like. But it's exciting. That I love the bloodline and the whole story, and now it feels like we have so many more chapters that we can dig into. So acknowledge the tribal chief. He's still the tribal chief until the story tells us different. And while I'm pointing up here, be sure to go to the WWE shop and get all the new merch. Again, it just supports the podcast and it supports WWE. Let them know we sent you there. So MVP, it's nice as always.